Alright, so I have quite a bit of credits and A-coins now on my budget account, and this is what my hangar currently looks like, right? 3 legendary mechs, about 2000 SP. I'm in Gear Hub Tier 4, right? Tier 5 is, I only have 6 stars toward that. So, my goal is to try to get my credits and A-coins to get me as far as possible. Ideally, I don't want to spend much A-coins here, because I'm going to end up spending a lot of A-coins in these tiers, I think. Because there's some pretty good mechs in these tiers. Aegis and Redeemer can both be solid for Hangar Showdown especially. Probably better than Outlaw will be. Like, Outlaw I don't think it's going to be very good for Hangar Showdown. Tier 6, you're going to have, like, Orion. It's going to be really freaking solid. Panther I might skip, though. And then weapons. Weapons are going to be the major issue, because, like, I'm not buying legendary weapons with A-coins, obviously. Right? This is, like, basically all of my A-coins for one weapon. That's not going to happen. I'm not going to do that. I could spend some on epics, but yeah, it's not happening. First and foremost, though, let's just get Revoker 6, because I think we all knew that was coming. This is going to be ridiculous. It's going to help a lot. I'm going to put this all on my Eclipse. Okay, so I got 11 toward that. And then from here, I'm going to buy all of the cheapest stuff I can, because the lower tier stuff is the most cost effective. Like, that cost me 20 A-coins per tier star, whereas this rare one, which is just the next tier up, this would cost me, like, almost 80 A-coins per tier star. So it's, like, almost 4 times as much per star. So, obviously, if you can, you want to get the least amount possible, and then it's obviously, you know, it's even worse for... Epic. For Epic, it's over 200, or at least, you know, in that case, for cryo launch, it's less, but for some, it's about 200 per tier star. So it just progressively gets less and less cost effective. The weapon itself is more useful, but we don't care about the weapon performance, because we're not going to be using most of these. So we're just looking for value in terms of getting stuff for cheap. So that's all the easy credit stuff. I could then buy, like, Stasis Beam 8, for example. Or I could just use some A-coins getting some more crappy things. I need 8 tier stars. I could spend credits on one weapon and then A-coins on another weapon, on another epic weapon. Or I could just buy 3 rare weapons. I don't really want to spend A-coins on an epic. I could spend almost the same amount buying 3 rares, and then I wouldn't have to spend my credits. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Javelin Rack, Gauss Rifle 10, Fragment Gun 10 is going to be the best of the bunch there, I think. So let's get that one. Let's see, are there any other ones? No, I think I'd have to get all 3 of these. Yeah, there's only 3. So I'll just get, yeah, Gauss 10. It's pretty crap, but it's like whatever. Javelin 8. Probably not going to use it at all, but we are now in tier 5. Okay. Very nice. So now, I mean, I still have a bunch of A-coins left. I'm going to immediately buy Aegis. Aegis is stupidly strong. Beautiful. And I'm not going to bother with either of those. I might get Redeemer immediately as well. Yeah, I think so. Keep in mind that I don't need lots of A-coins saved up for tier 7 like a free-to-play player would. I already own Eclipse, and I will get Surge at rank 3, same as I got Eclipse, so I do not care about that. These epic mechs are immediately usable as well, because my legendaries are rank 3. These epics are going to be rank 4. They might even be better than some of my legendaries. The weapons. Let's go with... Let's see if there's one epic weapon that I could get that would be decent. If not... Okay, Cryo Launcher 10 and 6 is what I might end up going for. I think I'm also going to buy Javelin 12. I could put that with the 8 on Outlaw. Because Outlaw has 20 energy recall. Yeah. Here's one of the promo codes that I forgot to start, like, collecting promo codes on this account, so I'm just gonna start trying to catch up with that. One thing that I should have done was grab the close quarters, the G-Luck pilot. There was that one promo code that gave G-Luck for free. I don't remember when that expired, but that has expired, and that is unfortunate. Definitely could have used that. In this case, what I may end up doing is going for... I mean, spending A-coins on pilots is not even going to be a bad idea. That is going to be one of the major A-coin sinks on this account, to be honest, because there's no good offers for pilots. That's the thing, is that the best offer you're ever going to find for a legendary pilot is 10 bucks, whereas a mech you could get for 5, right? So I may as well spend A-coins on these pilots and then spend the budget on the mechs. In terms of which pilot I would get, I really only have enough for one. I'm not sure, and I probably won't get it right now because it's a little bit preemptive. Oh, right, I'm also first on this. Reaver damage and range. I'll take the credits and the crate, to be honest, but I'm not really sure I need the implants because I doubt I'm gonna get that weapon, at least for a while. Well, these acorns didn't really get me as far as I kind of thought they would, mostly because I don't want to be buying garbage, though. Like, I don't want to be spending all of my A-coins on random epic weapons for the sake of, like, epic and rare weapons, for the sake of just getting tier stars to progress, because I don't, again, I genuinely don't care if I progress. I don't need to progress. Whereas, like, your average free-to-play player, they need to be into tier 7 or to unlock Surge and Eclipse. I already own Eclipse. I don't care. At this point, it's just a matter of trying to unlock certain weapons to buy with credits because credits are cheaper or easier to get, right? So I will want to unlock tier 6 to be able to get, like, Revoker 10 and Stormrack 10, for example, but I still need to go back and buy Stormrack 6. There's going to be quite a few 8 energy legendary weapons that I'm probably going to want to buy through here as well. And then, yeah, the rest of... I'm going to have a ton of credits going into upgrades into my mechs as well, and then rank ups and all of that sort of thing. So, I'm probably just going to leave myself here. My A-coins currently, my current A-coins may or may not go into a legendary pilot. I might invest in a legendary pilot. If I'm going to buy a pilot at all, it's going to either be a rare, because it only costs credits, or a legendary. I am not going to bother wasting resources on an epic. A free-to-play player can, and honestly probably should, buy epic pilots, because you can last a very long time with those. But for someone with a bit of a budget, or someone who's going to be progressing really, really quickly, you're going to want to skip them, because, yeah, you're gonna very quickly, or at least quicker, get to a point where those epic pilots are obsolete, and you may as well just skip over the middleman and go straight for the best ones available. But they're very expensive. It's almost 4,000 A-coins per, so I can only really afford one, and I just be very careful as to which one I get. Probably close quarters, realistically, but yeah. But this is what my hangar did look like, about 2,000 SP, 1,900, and this is what my hangar looks like now, 2,400-ish. So I have Aegis, Javelin Rex, Redeemer, Revokers. Very good stuff, and I am in tier 5, so yeah, not bad. I will play a match with this just to see how it goes. Okay, it's 2v2 right now. I started with my Revoker Eclipse. I probably shouldn't have, because I've got a feeling this is going to literally just walk through everybody, and nobody's really going to be able to stop me, and I'm not going to die. But we'll see. We'll find out. I'm a bit stronger now in terms of SP, so my enemies should be as well. At least a little bit. This guy's got Scorpius. Didn't really do a lot to me, but one shot that guy. That's kind of ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous. And this hangar has, like, no pilots either, right? That's the thing to keep in mind. This guy's got mods? How? Does he have rank 6 Ares already, or does he just, like, did he download the game like 6 years ago and he just never played? I might die here, though. Okay, yeah, fair enough. The guided weapons will usually kill you. In that case, I will go with my own guided weapons. I kind of want to use these. I didn't even kill him. Okay, fine. Be that way. My reload is absurdly long. Okay, well that's upsetting. I'm not even can't even be bothered, dude. I cannot even be bothered. Okay, this Guardian has 8s, I think. He almost killed me. I almost died to that. The Pro 1590. Another Ember Guardian. And this is one of the reasons that it's actually a decent idea to take it slow, because I've got kind of crap in terms of weapons. This is another reason why people buy weapons very often, too. They buy them at low rank because they realize, like, hey, I'm buying all these mechs, but, you know, now I don't have any good weapons, so I need to buy weapons, too. But buying weapons is not necessarily a great idea. Most of the time. And I could spend a bunch of A-coins or credits buying epic weapons, right? I could buy a bunch of epic weapons pretty quickly. But, like, think of it in comparison to my free-to-play account, for example. My free-to-play account, every single one of my builds has a legendary weapon on it. So I'd just be weaker than my free-to-play account. Simply because I'm trying to move as quickly as possible. So yeah, at this point, I think the play is just to take it slow. And collect some legendary weapons before really progressing on any further. Which is sort of sad, but, I mean, it is what it is, right? I did not kill that guy, okay. I was kind of right about the Eclipse, though. I just sort of overextended myself and got unlucky with that random Orion bot. So, yeah, that's gonna be about it. I mean, once again, $7 for those A-coins, which means I got $3 left on my budget, which probably there's not gonna be anything of value, really, like nothing worth mentioning. I could get, like, something like this, right? It's like, and I might do that, but apart from that, yeah, that's basically going to be it for the month, and there's probably not going to be a whole lot more going on in terms of videos for this account, at least for a little while, because now I just need to grind out my credits specifically. I need to grind out my credits to get some of these better freaking weapons, because I really desperately need better freaking weapons. But yeah, that'll be it for me. Appreciate y'all. Take care.